Welcome back to the Nihilist Media Podcast. This is 296, and I'm Mark.
I'm Tyler.
And we're back playing F-Zero.
Playing F-Zero.
Another week of me putting myself through hell.
Yep.
Probably going to scream a lot. Last week we beat the Queen. Now we're going to the King.
Ooh.
For all you kings out there.
Beautiful. All right, so we're playing Fire Stingray again. You playing the pink one?
Oh, yeah.
Don't you usually play the black one?
Well, when we're recording this, it's Pride Month, so...
True.
Yeah.
True. Oh. Great start.
Great start. Great start.
I love that we're listening for everybody on the back end. You guys can hear it with sound, but we are listening to this without sound, so it's you just see this little car smash into the walls.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
So how was your week this week?
My week, I've worked a lot, and that's really all I did all week. I haven't had any time to just chill. And then I was like, sick, it's gonna be Sunday, and I'm gonna be able to chill. And then Tyler was like, it's podcast time.
I literally woke up today being like, should we just cancel? And I was like, I made a promise to myself.
Why are we gonna cancel because of your car?
No, I literally just woke up and I was like, I'm so tired. I was very, very comfortable this morning. I was in AC. It was nice, and then I was like, the car was kind of part of it. So for everybody listening, I talked about it on an earlier podcast, but my car's AC is really nice now. And I haven't driven to work because I've been working from home, so I haven't really needed my AC and stuff, but it's gotten very bad. Like, it's been very, very hot out, so I'm going to have it replaced. So today, before the podcast, I was late because I was trying to get my car to the shop to start getting that all fixed up. Did you already die?
I did, and that was because I didn't. Yeah.
You could reset the race because you're on the first race anyway. You know. We'll just keep going with it.
Yeah,
get a feel out.
Keep going.
It. You know, we'll get a nice little feel out. So yeah, so I brought it in, and I had to leave it at the shop today, but it was out of my way here, so it's now there. And you want to hear something ridiculous?
I want to hear something ridiculous, Tyler. Please tell us.
The cost of the part that I'm getting replaced is like, I looked at it online, and I asked my cousin, who's like, he's like all into automotive stuff, right? He like fixes cars. He works on trains, like fixing train parts and stuff. So I was asking him about it. He's like, yeah, it's like a $200, $300 part. They're charging me like $820, I think it is, or $830 to get it replaced. And I'm like, that's crazy. So if somebody in the automotive world that's listening can explain to me why the price on like taking out a part and putting in a new one is so expensive, please let me know, because I think that's like a bit too much. It was almost enough where I'm like, I should probably suffer. But what I've read online is it could affect my engine, so I don't want it to stall on the highway, which would suck, especially on my way to work, because normally, pre-pandemic, I had like a 40-minute commute, so this would be, it would suck to get it stalled out midway through my commute and me be like stuck on like the highway at like 9:15 a.m. and just having a mental breakdown while eating my Taco Bell loaded griller.
It's not very hot. You know what is hot? This lava level.
Ooh, it's spicy.
Oh.
So we ate tacos a minute ago.
We did eat tacos together,
Now I'm
and I had
awful.
I had this realization that if you eat more than 3 tacos in one sitting, you just feel like garbage.
Yeah, we went to the most garbage place, which is my favorite place, Taco Bell. We got a box of tacos, and we each ate 4 of them. And now I'm not feeling so hot. Like, I'm feeling good.
Oh, I didn't know
fine.
that was the 3rd round. Oh, fuck.
Oh, well, it's fine. You're in 3rd. You'll still be able to make it to 1st. As long as you get 2nd on one of them and 1st on another, you'll be in 2nd, and then the last lap you have to get 1st. That's
no
usually how it
pressure.
works. Yeah, no pressure. No pressure. You don't remember, you don't have to get 1st place. You just have to get in the top 3.
It is true.
There we go. So for the podcast viewers, Mark just turned it up, so now we're going to be jamming out to some F-Zero music.
3, 2, 1.
Throws up on the mic.
Can you death metal scream? Hot.
I don't know if that's a death metal scream. That was more of like a pig squeal, right? Or, no, the squeals are.
You can't even pig squeal?
Wait.
Oh,
You can't either.
That hurt my fucking throat.
Wait, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my god. No, my wet neck's swollen.
Oh no!
I'm dying.
How'd you already die?
These curves, dude.
Baby got back, dude, on these curves.
Wee! Yeah, I can't.
It's so hard.
Dude,
The taco has killed us.
it had. Do you know? I've had like a swollen side of my head.
That's not good.
For like a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
Because I was using some Q-tips in my ear and I went too deep.
Why do you use Q-tips in your ear?
I get a lot of earwax, my guy.
Bro, you want to talk about earwax?
Let's talk
I
about
get
it.
so much earwax to the point that like every month I have to do a full cleanse.
Yeah.
It's horrible
How
because
do you do your full cleanse?
so I buy this solution and it's a you're gonna die. All right, so I buy this ear solution. Watch, this is where he dies, guys. So I buy this ear solution, and it comes in a little like white box from like CVS or something. Ooh! Oh, you are so lucky. But will you be able to turn these turns? Probably not.
This is really difficult.
Yeah, that's what they all say until it's not. So I buy this ear solution. Everyone wants to hear about this, but it comes in a little white box, and it comes with like, you know, one of those little things that they use for babies. It's like a turkey baster, but for babies they usually like use it for like nose spray and stuff. So they give you one of those, and you put the solution in your ear. You leave it there for like 15 minutes. You have to hold your hand, like the palm of your hand, over your ear and turn your head to the side, and you'll feel like bubbling in your ear. And then you fill up the ear canal with water and then empty it out, and then you take that little thing and you apply like warm water to your ear, and it just gets out chunks of earwax. It's disgusting.
You're gonna have to show me how to do this.
Dude, it's disgusting, but it helps so much. So I have to do that like once a month, because the problem is when working, I wear like, you know, the cup earphones. So I wear those on one of my ears. So one ear gets way worse than the other.
Yeah.
And as it's getting consistent sound waves in, it's building up earwax. That's how it works. But the problem is I'm using it for like sometimes 18 hours a day, you know, where I have these headphones on all day because I'm working or playing games or whatever. So it's building up earwax over time, but it's building it up at an extremely high generated rate. So when it comes to like earwax and shit, I get a shit ton of earwax, but I don't use Q-tips because multiple times I've used Q-tips and I've had full ear blockages, and that's the worst thing.
Oh, I've had that.
Where you can't hear for like a day or two.
Yeah.
That's the worst. So that's why I turned to the solution, and I started using this like ear solution, and it's like so much better. By the way, if CVS wants to sponsor us with their ear solution, I know we know you're listening, CVS. So.
Yes, Mr. CVS himself.
Yeah,
Mr. Carl Van Smith.
Yeah, Mr. CVS.
Yeah, Carl Van Smith.
Carl Van Song.
Yeah, man himself.
Speaking of Carl. No.
What?
Yeah, speaking of Carl.
I
was gonna try to bring Raj Al Ghul into this because I've been watching Gotham, but I couldn't think.
Dude,
how
this
Carl
is
would've
hard
been
AF.
You want me to take over?
You're not that guy. All right, you're not that guy. You think you might be that guy, but you're not that guy.
What, are you that guy?
Absolutely.
Oh man.
I like how that guy just threatened somebody in a fucking Whole
I know.
Foods. Oh, no, it was a
Wait.
Walgreens. It was a Walgreens.
Was it 2020 when we saw the Bagel Boss? Do you remember the Bagel Boss?
No.
So there's this guy called the Bagel Boss, and he went into a bagel shop and started threatening people. And I'm not even kidding you. He was like 5'1", maybe 4'11", and he was like threatening people. And this dude just picks him up and slams him on the ground. But he was like, "I fucking own this place. The most you can do is give me a fucking bagel." And the guy's like, "Calm down." He's like, "Don't touch me," and he picks him up and just throws him down. But it was like the dude had such short guy energy. Oh, beautiful. Too bad.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a long one, boys.
Yeah. So on the way to Taco Bell, Mark says, "You know what? We have like 2 more laps. I should be able to get this done in like an episode and a half." I was like, "Yeah, right. It's gonna take 3 episodes." first episode is going to be you getting your feelers out. You're going to beat it at the beginning of the second episode, and then the third episode is going to take over the last race, and we're finally going to beat it at the end. And it's probably going to be an hour and a half long because you're like, oh yeah, I feel good about this, but then you just keep smashing into the sides. Just drift. Just use the mushroom, Johnny.
I want to hear your shit, Tyler.
You're going to hear it, dude.
Game over. Well,
Game over.
here, fine. You talking to
All right.
fucking...
I'll give you a little chance. Okay, GP, novice. Yep. Going for the King Cup.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the secret is you have to play Big Chungus wherever he is. Where is it? Where's
I don't think
Donut
you've ever
Boy?
won as Big Chungus, so I don't know why you keep...
Yeah, Meatball Marinara. Where is he? Do you not have Meatball Marinara unlocked?
I do have Meatball Marinara unlocked.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Oh, there he is. Meatball Marinara. How do I change the car color?
R.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, I got to turn it to this one. All right, so Meatball Marinara. How do I drift again?
I think R. The answer to everything is R.
See? Nice drifting. Yeah! Woo! I got a DUI, baby! Alright, let's reach it. If I can get past this first one, dude, that means I won all the races.
Yeah. Then we move on to our next game.
Perfect. Perfect. No, we gotta beat all the races, dude.
We did. It already said it. We beat all of them. We said game's over. The game's over. We beat it.
The whole thing, all of it. Oh my god! Dude, I'm telling you, Meatball Marinara that's the way that you gotta play this game.
So when the concept of the show was originally devised, I remember it was the thing where Tyler was like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat all of these games, and you're just gonna be there to be the one to talk." And I was like, "Okay, that sounds like a fair deal." What is this? Our fourth game? Our fifth game?
Yeah, F-Zero is one of the tough ones. I suck at racing games.
And I have beaten, I think, 90% of these games. The one I haven't beat is Mortal Kombat.
That's not 90%. That's like 70% or 80%, eh? How many have we played? 5? 4. So 75%.
I beat GoldenEye single-handedly.
Yeah, I beat Mortal Kombat single-handedly. Wait till we get to Smash when I beat that single-handedly.
I could beat Smash single-handedly.
I know, but I just want to feel special.
Tyler comes in when it's like Quest 64.
Yeah. Once it's more like, I don't know.
Once it becomes
fantasy
like,
games.
Yeah. Once it becomes like a fantasy game or a collectathon, that's where Tyler comes in.
Yeah, I can't wait to play DK64.
I cannot wait to watch you play that badly designed bullshit game.
This bullshit ass poo poo caca game.
This diarrhea on my dick.
Diarrhea infecting my fucking dick hole.
When did you get into AVGN?
The middle of high school.
That's late.
Yeah, I didn't get
That's
into
like
it
way
when I
past
was a
like
kid.
That's like way past the usual for like people our age. I feel like most people got into it during the golden age, which was probably like. I mean, I got into it very early because I was, inside a lot in 2006. And I remember being on YouTube a lot, and I remember finding I think it was the Who Framed Roger Rabbit episode in 06, and yes, he ain't that easy.
It ain't easy. Yeah, but I'm not a master at this game, and I'm playing Meatball Marinara, which gives them the advantage.
Yeah, so I got into it around like 06, and like I'm still I still stick around even though it's very much a shell of what it was. I remember back in the day, whenever I was depressed, I could just watch a video that James did. Not even just AVGN, I was very into Monster Madness, and even like
I liked Board James. That was my favorite.
I liked Board James a lot. I also really liked the random videos that he would do, like when he would just make a video like, "Hey, I went to Sleepy Hollow, and let's talk about like Washington, the history of Washington Irving and this town, maybe like how some of the things that he wrote about could have been real places, and maybe we'll try to find the bridge and yada yada yada. Or like even like a simple one like Follow That Marshmallow, where they just went and found fucking locations from Ghostbusters. Oh, this is awesome. Very calming. He had a very calming presence.
I think it's just like he put out enough content where it was like for everyone.
Yeah.
He put out edgy, fun content. He put out real content. He put out film content. He put out just like exploration content or exploratory content or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Fucking, he put out enough stuff where there was something for everyone.
Yeah, you really fucking do.
Dude, I just gotta get past the first cup. It's all right though. It's giving you a nice little break. It's letting you have your delicious little Baja Blast. What's his name? Mr. EAD?
Yeah.
Dude. More like Mr. CVS.
Oh! Callback.
Callback.
Callback to literally a minute and a half ago.
It's pretty good though.
I remember one video that James did back in like 2009, maybe 2010, that I was like, am I really this big a fan? Where it was literally just him sitting down reading the novelization of Mega Man 2.
Wait, can we be real right now? You told me it was R to drift when it's been Z this whole time.
It is Z?
Yup. So this whole time I've been trying to drift, and I've been going right into corners. I'm so upset right now.
You want to have another crack at it later?
Nope.
Yeah, we're going to.
Nope.
Because I'm second in the Baja Blast.
Alright. I'll play Samurai Champloo or whatever.
Yeah, we have to beat the game as Samurai Shampoo.
Yeah.
That's
that
gonna be
the
his
goal?
new name.
Yeah, Samurai Shampoo.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
How often do you shampoo your hair?
Once a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
My hair is like... My hair is built for that, though. I don't know why. It's probably because I've done it forever. Sometimes I'll skip a day and stuff, but I always shampoo. And then I'll condition...
Nice, we beat the game!
Dude, I beat the whole game. No, I think I condition, like, maybe once a week. How is this novice? Explain to me. It's not even the players that I'm worried about, it's the stage.
Over.
Yeah, this guy. What do we got for colors? Oh, I like the green one. That's dope.
I shampoo once a week.
Really?
Yeah. I used to do every day, but, you know, my hair has got, like, it made my hair very thin.
Oh, it makes your hair thin?
Yeah.
I feel like it makes my hair, like, way thicker by shampooing every day.
I feel like I'm starting to get, like, the...
Because my hair gets real greasy.
I'm starting to get the old comedian thing where I'm slightly balding on top.
Whoa,
but everywhere else I'm fine.
whoa, did you just see that?
I did see that.
What was that? Why did I glide so much? Does this ship just have, like, heavy glide on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, there you go. The ship is Cuckoo Papa. Let's go like this. Boost power.
Yeah, you're not going to want to use boost in this one.
Oh, I can tell. You'll only want to use it for this part right here. To get a large drift like this. So that way you can hook it around the bend. You see?
Mm-hmm.
It's good shit, right?
King shit.
King shit. That's why we're in the King Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Boost power. You don't even have to drift.
What was your favorite episode of Goosebumps?
I liked the tower.
Terror Tower?
Yeah.
That's the one when they go to the tower in London.
It's
and
the
then
medieval one.
Yeah, and they end up going back in time.
And the executioner.
Yeah.
Spooky.
That one was weird for me because I remember there being that weird subplot where they go to a restaurant and they need to wear a jacket. And there's like a good 5 minutes dedicated to them trying to find a jacket, like a dinner jacket.
Yeah.
And they keep talking about it as if it's like very taboo. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on
But
here?
the thing is, there's so many Goosebumps episodes that I really love that it's really
Boost.
hard.
Boost!
It's not the final lap, right? Oh, it is? Oh, I thought I was on the second. This one's so messy because when you think you're on the second,
Yeah.
you're on the third. Because the same thing happened to you. It's all right. I was going to say, though, there was the one with the sponge. You don't remember that Goosebumps episode? So
I might.
there's a Goosebumps episode where these kids move into a house and they're like, oh, this house is cool and stuff. But all of a sudden, like, when you would go into the kitchen, negative things would happen, and you would have negative emotions. Like, the dog would try to bite the kids, and they're like, what's going on and stuff, and they're trying to figure out, and they open the bottom cabinet underneath their sink, and there's a sponge, and the sponge absorbs happiness. That's the whole
I don't remember that one.
If I remember, I'll throw up a picture of the sponge.
Yeah, I remember my favorites. I have a favorite good one. I have a favorite bad one.
Which one?
My favorite good one is the werewolf skins, where it's like this kid is gonna stay with his aunt and uncle.
Yeah.
And he's like a photographer, and he has his whole thing is he wants to find something scary, and everyone keeps telling there's werewolves in the town. And he finds out that it's actually his aunt and uncle, but it's not like the traditional werewolf thing where you turn into a werewolf. If it's like a drug thing, where it's like they're like heroin addicts who need the werewolf skins to get like a high.
Yeah.
And so they just put on these skins, and that's how they become werewolves, and it's really fucked up. Very spooky.
That's the one where they had the glowing eyes, right?
No.
What was the one where it's like... I'm trying to think. Wait, that was my first loss?
Yeah, the Samurai guy's good.
His glide is insane, but I think on this one it's going to be really hard. How do I turn off glide?
You can't.
Max speed. This goes higher in speed, right? So I should probably go with like more acceleration. Because the thing is, I don't want to be fast in this one. I just want to be able to be consistent. I want to be consistently, like, if I have to slow down because of these bends. So maybe I go down more on acceleration. Yeah, this is fine. Because the problem is the bends on this one.
So what? So glowing eyes. What?
Yeah, there was one Goosebumps episode where it was like people in a town with glowing eyes. That's all I remember on the episode. I remember that there was people and they were talking about like how there was something in the woods and there was kids with glowing eyes. But maybe it was what was that other one that?
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, maybe it was one of those.
I don't know. The only one that sounds kind of familiar is like Welcome to Dead House, but even then it doesn't sound right. My favorite bad Goosebumps though is Old Story. I don't know if you remember that one.
What happened in that one?
So it's these two kids. They're hanging out, playing video games. These two brothers,
Yep.
Chilling.
Yep.
Relaxing, all cool. Shooting some b-ball outside of school.
Yeah.
When their aunt comes by, or their grandma, and she's like, "Hey, your ma wants me to take care of you, yada yada yada," and they're like, "Dope as fuck, bro." And she's like, "All right, you guys hungry?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's get some food. Let's get pizza." And she's like, "No, I want to make you some cookies." And she makes some of these fucking prune cookies, which as a kid, and they keep saying,
Yeah, I'm like, that would be actually kind of delicious nowadays.
No, as a kid, I would not have eaten that. I do not like prunes.
Wait, side story. You don't like prunes at all?
No.
Have you ever had dates?
Mm-hmm.
Where you put like the walnut in it and then you roll it in the
like
powder? Oh my gosh, those are so good.
So anyway,
Makes me shit.
She makes them eat these prunes, and these kids are like, "Dude, this is fucking sick. This is so good," and they keep eating them. And the thing is that what these prunes are doing is that it makes these kids age.
Oh yeah, where they get really old.
Yeah, they get old, and then this whole thing is that her grandma or their aunt, I don't remember the particulars, is that she's trying to sell them as like to her horny friends, her horny old friends, and she's trying to sell them husbands so that sidebar, is that considered pedophilia still?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's the same case for Gotham because Poison Ivy is like a kid originally, and then she gets like twice in the show she gets oldified, and she's still like a 10-year-old kid.
Mm-hmm.
But they make her an adult, and it's kind of off,
Yeah, like they're still kids, and but like they're like he's this bald, and he's The best part of the episode, the best directed thing, from a directorial standpoint that I enjoy is the POV moment when the punk kid goes to the supermarket to get some shit, and everyone starts treating him different. You don't know why, and then he looks in the mirror and he's fucking bald, and he's just, "Oh no!" It's the haunted mask moment where she's like, "My eyes, Christina, my eyes. Those aren't my eyes. Whose eyes are those?" That's a good episode. Haunted Mask.
Oh yeah, the Haunted Mask is a good one.
Yeah. Haunted
which
Mask
one
2?
I love?
Nah.
Don't Go in the Basement.
Oh, the one with the dad's a fucking
Plant?
yeah, he's a
He's
plant
poison
dad.
ivy.
Mm-hmm. He's
That
like,
one's so
stay out
good.
of the basement.
My favorite one.
My favorite part of
actually,
that-
now that I'm thinking about it, my favorite one's a two-parter. Do you remember the one where it's like the Hunger Games for kids, and then like,
Is that Camp Jelly Jam?
is that the one where the kids are like fighting to the death,
I
and
think
they're not
so.
actually dying, but the main character thinks they're dying? It's set up for training for the main character,
I think-
and they're like, "Yeah, we've been training you for a while," and you're like, "No way!" And all the kids come out and they're like, "Yeah, we got you pretty good, buddy." It's like, "Are you ready for the next?" Oh, yeah, I'm dead this one. And I went off the side. So, yeah, so they're like, "We've been training you, buddy. We think that you're ready for the real thing." And all the kids come out and you're like, "No way, that's a twist, right?" Because the parents were like, "Yeah, we set it up," and you're like, "Oh, he made him kill all those kids." And then the kids walk out and you're like, "Oh, the kids weren't dead the whole time." And then they're like, "Now for your real test." And they point up to the sky and it just shows Earth. And I'm just like, at that point, I'm like, how do they keep doing this?
I think that might be Camp Jelly Jam.
If that's the one, dude, that one is so good because it has 3 twists in the last like 3 minutes of the episode, and you're just like, is M. Night Shyamalan writing this? Because this
Yeah.
shit's wild.
What was it talking about?
Do you think R.L. Stine was one person, or do you think it was a group of people?
So there's a wonderful podcast called Goosebuzz, hosted by Paul Ritchie, Dom Muschivi, and oh my god, Chad something. I'm so sorry, Chad. Where they've come up with a theory where there's definitely multiple writers because the pros reads differently a lot, and there's certain ones that definitely have different like styles of writing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, and it's also like there was like 6 of them coming out like a year, and also like 6 Fear Street books coming out a year. So there was no way this one guy was writing all of them,
Yeah.
unless he was doing a lot of cocaine.
He probably was, though. If you listen to some of those stories, they're just so wild. And they get to the point really quick after the build-up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, the monsters in my basement in the book. Like, 90% of the book is like, what's going on in the basement? And then they figure it out, and then it's solved, and then the book's over. And it's never really solved.
My favorite part of Stay Out of the Basement is when she goes downstairs, I think, to get some water, and she just sees her dad fucking violently eating plants in the sink.
Yep.
Or he's like eating like fucking dirt. I'm
How-
like, that's so metal.
How he eats at that point is how I eat rotisserie chicken. Like, you'll catch me over the sink just digging into a rotisserie chicken, and whoever walks in is like, what the fuck is going on? Dude, are you a fan of the market rotisserie chickens? Did you ever get those?
I've only had it once.
What?
Yeah,
One
I
of
only
these
had it.
days, I'm gonna bring 2 rotisserie chickens.
The only time I ever really had it. Oh shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Remember, you're on lap 2.
Yeah.
Because it always messes me up. Boost mode. So
Hold
the
on.
only yeah, take your time.
The only time I had it was when we were shooting. I don't remember if you remember the film "A Starving Artist" with the one that Curly made.
Yep.
There was a moment where he had to show that he's getting well if he buys a rotisserie chicken, which I thought was hilarious. But
Isn't that well though?
yeah, he buys a rotisserie chicken and then he but that's the only time I ever had one. And I ate the whole thing. That was like my payment for
Dude,
being there.
it's so good, right?
It's really good, but I don't remember it very well because this was 2013.
I'm gonna buy you a rotisserie chicken.
What a king.
Yeah, right?
What a fucking king.
King shit, right?
Oh,
shit for the
yeah. All right, we're back,
Fucking
baby.
First place. All right, and then we lose all the lives on this.
I know.
I don't know what. Like,
Silence 2 is impossible.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
literally, the hardest part about it is that one point where, like, at the beginning you're like, yeah, I'm getting these turns down, and then it goes like this: turn, turn, and then it goes around, turn, 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 and it's like impossible to not. I think on this one you have to put it all on acceleration because you have to slow down on this, which sucks. But I'll see if you can do it. What was another good Goosebumps episode?
Did you ever read the books as a kid?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't really love the books though. I think the show literally was better than the books.
Yeah. I liked the show because I was super into anthology horror stuff as a kid. Like, I remember I had tapes of, like, Tales from the Dark Side and Twilight Zone and One I wasn't really into is Tales from the Crypt, which I know a lot of people love, but that wasn't really my thing.
Yeah, that's fair. I thought it was.
Tales from the Dark Side, I love. Like, have you ever seen that episode where, I don't know if you ever watched it, but there's one episode where Jerry Stiller plays like a radio host. He turns into a werewolf.
Never watched it.
It was an anthology series that was created by George A. Romero, who, I'm assuming you know who he is.
Yeah, what is it, Army of the Dead?
No, he did Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead. He did also.
I knew it was one of the Deads.
Oh my God! Speaking of George A. Romero, Tyler, you should go out of your way to watch the movie Monkey Shines.
What is it, Monkey Shines?
Yeah. So plot. It's about this guy who goes for a jog and he gets hit by a car while he has rocks in his pants. Already it's a Tyler White movie.
Yep.
But because he's now paraplegic, he needs something to help him, right?
Yep.
But instead of getting a servant, he gets a monkey with extreme intelligence.
I'm very interested.
And then the monkey and him start having like a bond, and the monkey starts killing for him, much to the chagrin of him. So like the monkey starts killing people that this guy doesn't like as a way to please him, and then the guy starts to.
Wait, hold it.
So then the guy starts to.
All right, tap B, tap, just tap. You see how much faster you go when you tap it?
Yeah.
It becomes more uncontrollable.
So he
hires the monkey to.
He hires the monkey. People. They hire the monkey, and then the monkey starts killing people. And then there's a point they have a confrontation at the end where the two they hate each other. And there's a great moment where the monkey's like sitting on his lap and he's yelling at the monkey, like, "No, you bastard!" And the monkey just pisses all over him. And they lock eyes.
Tyler White. Oh
they dramatically lock eyes, right?
Yep.
And then he's just like, "You're slime. You're scum. I'm gonna tear your fucking eyes out." And and then he just bites on the monkey's head and starts whipping him back and forth.
Oh my God. I have to see this movie.
Yeah, it's cinema.
It's so good. Or as the French say, filme.
Speaking of that, there's also a French movie with Charlotte Rampling, Oscar-nominated Charlotte Rampling, where she fucks at I think a gorilla or chimp.
Chimp.
Yeah, it's like a French film.
Ooh, this one's gonna be tough. This one seems like it's a very basic stage, but the problem is there's no guides. Oh, you got so lucky there. There's no guides on the big loops, so you don't want to use the boost on the big loops until the end.
Oh my God, what's happening?
Ooh. Yeah,
oh God.
See?
Oh God.
Second big loop. All right, you're good.
Oh God.
You've went through the 2 loops.
Oh, there's the third one!
Oh my God! What just happened?
Oh! Oh!
I don't know what just happened there, but that was terrifying. It like bounced you in the air. All right, just keep in mind, the first loop coming up right here.
Oh God.
Yeah, this one you really have to stay in the middle.
Oh God. Oh!
Okay, you're fine. You're now free to move around the barrier.
Oh God.
Let's see, what else was a good Goosebumps one?
Goosebumps, yeah, bumps and goops.
Ah! Well, this one's not crazy.
How y'all like that audio peaking, everybody? How about you headphone users just like turn off the episode?
Ooh. Well, the good thing is it helps me during editing to setting it up where it peaks, because I can usually hear it through both mics, and then I can hear this a little bit. It's good. Plus, I set it up like that, so if I'm like, "Oh, he's falling," then he's gonna go, "Oh!" That's just good. Yeah.
I never read Fear Street. I remember renting one from the library and then just not reading it.
Do you remember that one Twilight episode where it was the lights or whatever, where there's a radio broadcast where there's aliens in the perimeter? It was something at the end of something.
Was it the one where he's like faking the aliens on the radio and then it's actually happening?
No, so basically there's been news that there's been aliens in this like neighborhood or something known around this area, and they're like, "Oh, okay." So everybody loses power except for one house. And they think that that's the house with the aliens, and then all of a sudden like another house gets its power on. And they're like, that guy's an alien too, but they're all like working together as a community to figure out who the alien is because all the lights are out and only one house gets its things back. And so they're like, that guy's the alien, right? And they're trying to solve it, and then somebody else gets it, and they almost kill this person, but then all the lights come on, and they're like, what just happened or whatever? They're like, we don't know. And then you figure out it's the aliens messing with, like, the power box, and that's, like, the whole thing. But it's like a community will tear itself apart when it gets the chance. Like, that's supposed to be the lesson of it.
Well, yeah, that's 100% true.
But it's like...
That's pretty much the thesis of Night of the Living Dead.
But it's just, it's so fun. Whoa! Oh! Imagine if you drifted into that. If you're able to pull that off, that's such a good time skip.
It is.
This one's surprisingly, like, it looks surprisingly difficult. Maybe you put on full acceleration.
No.
You want max
You never
speed.
want full of anything.
Well, I'm just saying because, like, going around that turn, as long as you can stay slow and steady, you can use the boost on the final one and then just tap B a bunch. Because it seems like this one just, like, goes very, very quick once it starts going. Which is probably why you play this one. But the problem is it's very, like, drifty. Like, how it moves is if you take even the subtlest turn, it's going to move quick. Ooh! Alright, you can't lose this one. Because then you're going to have to do that other level again.
I think I've mastered those two.
Okay, if you think you've mastered them, you could just restart now if you want.
No.
Now you're going to try and go for it?
Because the more I can play this one, the more I can master it.
You can learn it.
Yeah.
Learning. Waiting, watching,
What's your favorite episode of Twilight Zone?
My favorite Twilight Zone episode? I'm a basic bitch. I think my favorite one is the glasses one, End of the World. That one is so good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
Where it's
one.
like he has so much time, but he can't do shit with it.
Yeah.
#
quarantine.
I also... true. I also really like the one where... it was a really wild episode. Do you remember the one where the mom dies and they have to make the stepmom and she's like a robot?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, we don't trust her or whatever. And then she's like, don't worry, you can trust me. And she's like, I never age, but you guys do. And that's like the whole thing. And it's like she's still the same at the end. And then she's like, I gotta go. That one was really, really good. There was another one too that I really liked, which was like 2 astronauts and they wouldn't be able to make it back to Earth. I think they were on Mars or something, or on the moon. And they weren't able to get enough oxygen, so they were just gonna die on Mars. And you figure out that, like,
Note to self: don't use the boost there.
okay, note to self: don't use the boost on the swirl.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind when I'm not playing, because I'm not that guy.
You're not that guy.
What? And you are?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. What do you?
My favorite episode of Twilight Zone is I'm a deep cut kind of guy. I like a game of pool.
That one's good too. You know what else is a really good one? The one with William Shatner, the
Nick of
devil
Time?
bobblehead.
Yeah, Nick of Time, I think it's
Yeah.
called.
Doesn't he say the R word?
What?
Don't treat me like a
Special
needs child.
Probably.
Yeah, I think that was a line by.
I feel like the R word is the least offensive of all of them.
I do too, but I can understand why people don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had another lap. I was like, why did you start on this stage? I was like, do you know a skip? I wonder if you hold, like, you know how in like Mario, if you hold down A and you press start on the main screen of the first Mario game, it would start you at that level. I wonder if there's like a jump like that in F-Zero.
No. I mean, look it up.
Do you want me to see if there's any F-Zero
Yeah,
cheats?
see if there's any cheats, dude.
Alright. F-Zero
X.
X cheats. Let's see.
Yeah.
F-Zero X cheats, codes, and secrets.
Yeah, my favorite is game of pool, but it's also because I'm a huge fan of the film The Hustler. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Which it's got a great cast. It's got Paul Newman and oh my God, who played Piper Laurie, Jackie Gleason, and George C. Scott.
Yeah.
Phenomenal fucking movie that Scorsese actually made a sequel to in the 80s with Tom Cruise and Paul Newman. And it got Paul Newman his Oscar, even though he didn't deserve it. But it was one of those moments in history where it's like the Oscars are just like, hey, we fucked up. We should have gave you it for another movie, but we're gonna give you it for this one.
Yeah.
So it feels hollow, but like it's actually pretty cool, and Tom Cruise is great in it. But it's definitely one of the weaker Scorsese movies. But check out the original, The Hustler from the '60s. That is like phenomenal.
Do you like Tom Cruise?
I do love I love me some Tom Cruise.
Do you love Tom Cruise as a person or just as an actor?
I think he's a good dude. Sometimes
He's scary.
There's a lot of unknown with Tom Cruise.
Exactly. That's the thing that scares me.
But I like that.
That boy
the
got
mystery.
demons.
He definitely has demons.
So
but I think that a lot of his.
Oh, you missed the boost. If you hit the boost on there, you can just drift into.
I'm still number one.
Not for long. Hugh Laurie just comes out in his fucking Suburban. There he is, dude. That was Hugh Laurie. Did you see him? I'm gonna edit in a picture of Hugh Laurie drifting
Do it.
around. No way.
Boom.
Dude,
Anyway,
Hugh Laurie.
what was I talking about? Oh, Tom Cruise. Yeah, I know. I think Tom Cruise is actually also a very underrated actor. I think a lot of people look at him as a movie star, but I think he's done enough great movies, like where he's not doing the Tom Cruise thing, for me to be like, hey, he's actually really good. Like his performance in Magnolia, which a lot of people probably know if they're listening to my other podcast, and I'm the biggest Paul Thomas Anderson fan there is, and like his performance in Magnolia is one of the best in Paul Thomas Anderson's filmography. And that comes from a filmography with Philip Seymour Hoffman and Joaquin Phoenix and Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis and There He Was, obviously, and Phantom Thread are probably the best too. But like, my God, Tom Cruise's performance in Magnolia, everyone's performance in Magnolia, William H. Macy's, John C. Reilly's, fucking Julianne Moore's, Jason Robards, Philip Seymour Hoffman, fucking amazing. Movie's perfect. Anyway, Tom Cruise is really great in a lot of movies. Like, he's really great in Magnolia. He's really great in Eyes Wide Shut. He's really great in Born on the 4th of July. He's really great in,
I'm not hearing Mission Impossible.
I've never actually seen any of the Mission Impossible.
Really?
No, I've not seen a single one.
I'm like...
Which is so weird because I'm a big Bond guy.
Yeah, you know how, like, people watch, like, what are those racing movies called? Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
How people watch them, like, where they're like, we don't watch it really for, like, the racing part. We just watch it because it's, like, silly.
Yeah.
That's how I watch Mission Impossible.
I know for a fact that I would love Mission Impossible. I
would.
just haven't gotten around to it.
The first Mission Impossible I ever watched was one of the newer ones. It was the one where he did the stunt where he held onto the fucking airplane.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Because obviously he was rigged in and stuff, but he actually did that.
Yeah.
He held on to
That's
it.
the other reason why I appreciate Tom Cruise, because he really cares about the art behind
he's
it.
just like, I feel like he has a dark side to it.
I think everybody has a dark side to it.
No, but
Tyler.
especially. Because we know very little. And that's what's cool, like you said. That's like the mystery of Tom Cruise. I'm going to be quiet for a second. No boosting. Boom! Oh, that was the final? That was dope.
Boom! Boom, baby! He's back! No, yeah, I'm trying to think of other Tom Cruise movies I like. I like Vanilla Sky, kind of.
You know which one I didn't hear? Think about it.
Oh, he's also good in The Outsiders, even though he's barely in it. What are you thinking of?
Come on, man. Jerry Maguire.
I've never seen Jerry Maguire.
You've never seen Jerry Maguire?
That's the thing, is I like Tom Cruise,
trash.
but I've not seen any of his movies.
Yeah, I love Tom Cruise. I just don't know who Tom Cruise is.
Yeah. I've like seen bits from Jerry Maguire, but by the time I was at the point in my life where I'd watch Jerry Maguire, at that point I'd become a meme because of your sister and collecting the VHS tapes.
I know, that was ridiculous.
Does she still have it?
4 suitcases full of Jerry Maguire VHSs. Probably. They're probably still at my mom's house.
All right, I think we've reached the point of where the episode of like where we end the game.
Yeah, this is just the end of it. The final one. No, you gotta beat this. I believe in you.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I'll make them all. Little fucking meatball marinara.
What other movies is
over
Tom
here.
Cruise in? I haven't seen Top Gun.
You've never seen Top Gun?
I've never seen Top Gun.
Top Gun's good.
I've never seen. I didn't see his Mummy.
Let me look up his filmography.
Yeah.
Should we start? From
I've
the
seen.
very
I think
beginning?
he was in Taps. I've seen Taps. There's a Robert.
There's
Altman
one that
movie.
I'm super missing. Tom.
He's in Days of Thunder. I didn't see that either.
Wait, speaking of Thunder, Tropic Thunder.
I didn't see Tropic Thunder either.
You've never seen. Can we watch Tropic Thunder together? That was a fucking save right there.
It was
Did
a
you see
save.
that? We have to watch Tropic Thunder together. That's one of the funniest movies.
I've been told it is.
It's so good. It surprises me you haven't seen it. Why do you have the star?
I think it's like I just did that dope ass thing.
Yeah, it's just like, here's a gold star for that dope ass thing. Let's see. Tom Cruise films. His smile scares me.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise could be a supervillain.
I remember someone deepfaked Tom Cruise over Christian Bale's face in American Psycho, and it was so much better. Because you know that Christian Bale based his performance of Patrick Bateman off of Tom Cruise, right?
It makes sense. But do you want to hear something wild? You know that there's only 51 Tom Cruise movies?
That's not that crazy.
It feels like he's in everything.
I literally could barely name.
No, you named a chunk of them.
That was a final lap too. Can you believe that? And I was in third place.
All right, let's start from the bottom.
I think
Endless Love.
Endless
as
Love.
Billy.
He's a
He was in
cameo.
Taps
I've
as
seen
David
Taps.
Shawn. The Outsiders.
Good movie.
Losing It.
I've not seen Losing It.
Risky Business, that was on.
That's one that I haven't seen.
All the Right Moves.
I haven't seen All the Right Moves.
Dude, Legend? He was in Legend.
I've seen Legend, and I do not like Legend.
You don't
There's
like
one.
that?
I'm not a big Ridley Scott guy.
Legend was the one with, what's his name? Is the devil.
Tim Curry, yeah.
Tim Curry
Doesn't
is
mean
the
it was
devil,
good.
the last unicorn. That one was dope.
I can tell you this: as much as I love Tim Curry,
I liked the character design.
as much as
Like
I
the
love Tim
costumes.
Curry, I can tell you this: 9 times out of 10, if Tim Curry's in the movie, it's probably gonna suck.
Yeah, right, dude.
He's gonna be good in it,
yeah.
but the movie itself is probably gonna
He
be bad.
carried Legend.
I can, dude. I'm telling you.
Him in the costume design in Legend carried Legend.
There was a period of my life where I watched a lot of Tim Curry movies, and I realized very quickly that this guy is.
Oh no!
That made no sense.
It didn't. You went like this, and then you went like this, and then you just kind of went down. Cool. Top Gun.
Not seen.
The Color of Money.
I've seen that's the Scorsese one.
Okay, Cocktail.
I've seen Cocktail.
Can we watch Cocktail? Dude, the one that everyone talks about, Rain Man.
Oh my god, I love
We forgot
Rain Man.
Born on the 4th of July.
That's a good one.
Days of Thunder.
I've heard but never watched.
Far and Away.
Nope.
A Few Good Men.
Oh, that's such a good movie.
The Firm.
That one sucked.
Interviews with the Vampire.
That's a movie that I
Vampire
should have seen, but I've not seen.
We'll have to watch that. Mission Impossible, obviously. Jerry Maguire. Eyes Wide Shut.
Phenomenal.
Amy Mann Saved Me. I've never heard of that. It's a video short, though.
Yeah, I've not seen.
Magnolia, which we already talked about.
Phenomenal. Best performance.
Mission Impossible 2. Vanilla Sky.
Yeah, not a very good movie.
Minority Report. Dude.
I've not seen Minority Report. It's the only
Austin
Spielberg.
Powers and Goldmember.
I've seen that. He's phenomenal in that film. I've not seen Minority Report. It's actually the only Steven Spielberg movie I've never seen.
How am I forgetting this one? The Last Samurai.
Oh, that was a good movie.
That was a good movie. Collateral.
Oh my god, dude! Collateral is
I've never seen it.
Dude, that's like outside of Magnolia, it's his best performance,
Really?
hands down. So Tom Cruise, it's like ironic because Magnolia and Collateral are the only 2 times he's really played a villain.
Yep.
And so Collateral, he basically gets in a taxi with Jamie Foxx, and he's like, "Listen, dude, I'll pay you extra way more money to just drive me around all night." But he's actually a hitman, and he gets like Jamie Foxx embroiled in his like criminal activity,
Oh
and then
my
Jamie
gosh.
Foxx has to fucking do the whole moral bullshit. Dude, it's phenomenal. It's also directed by Michael Mann, who did Heat.
And then
So if
Jamie
you've seen
Foxx
Heat
comes in and becomes the bad guy
and Baby Driver,
Baby
yeah.
Driver. Dude, can we talk about Baby Driver?
All right, hold on.
Wait, I'll be
Quiet.
quiet. Marina's quiet. The save. He's going straight.
Boom, baby! Yeah! Boom goes the dynamite, baby.
Okay. Now just do this last lap. There's one more lap, right?
Wait.
Isn't there 4 laps per?
No.
I thought there was 4.
Oh wait, 4? You mean 4 like races?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think there's 5.
No, there's 4, right?
There's 5.
Is there 5? That sucks. Red Canyon 2. Fuck.
Yeah, let's talk with Tom Cruise real quick. Let's figure that out.
All right. War of the Worlds.
I've seen that. That's
Mission
alright.
Impossible 3. Lions for Lambs. I've never
Saw
heard of
that.
it. Tropic Thunder, which is great. Valkyrie.
Oh, that was alright.
Night and Day.
Not seen.
Mission Impossible Ghost Patrol.
Not seen.
Rock of Ages.
Not seen.
Jack Reacher.
I've seen. That was boring.
Oblivion, which I just skipped out on.
That was good.
I skipped out on it. Edge of Tomorrow, which
That was really good.
It was alright. Mission Impossible,
Not seen.
Jack Reacher,
Not seen.
The Mummy,
Not seen.
American Made.
I've not seen, but I've heard good things.
Yeah, I've seen stuff on it, but I've never seen it. Mission Impossible Fallout.
Not seen.
Au Revoir. Chris Hemsworth is in it. It's a short.
No, it's not. I've not seen.
Untitled Tom Cruise SpaceX project.
Interesting.
Have you seen that one?
No, I have not.
Pretty good. Luna Park, which has nothing.
You're
on
in
it.
his like development stuff now, right?
Live, Die, Repeat, and Repeat. Top Gun Maverick. Mission Impossible 7 is coming out. Mission Impossible 8 is coming out. So, there's Tom Cruise. Was
Yeah,
he
I've seen a
voice
fair
actor
amount.
on anything?
Huh? Have you seen A Few Good Men?
What happens in that one?
That's the one where Tom Cruise is like a military lawyer, and then like he has to, and like there was a guy who was murdered, like unjustly, and Jack Nicholson was in on it.
Jack Nicholson, you can't handle the truth.
Yeah, you know who else is in that? James fucking Hurley.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot of that movie, but I definitely seen it.
Yeah, Kevin
I think
Bacon's
I
in
watched
there.
it with you at my dad's house.
It's a really great.
It's
movie.
probably a movie that my dad was like, "This movie's fucking awesome."
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. You know what's wild? My dad has a surprisingly good taste in movies.
Oh yeah.
But did you know that like before I was born, into like the first couple years, my mom and dad used to like rent movies from a movie store to where they were like the best customers because they would rent a new movie every night. And so they had their photo on the wall for like 5 years. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
But that's why he just knows so much about movies and stuff like that. He's like, yeah, that movie's great. That movie sucks.
So I can tell you this is the easiest map I've ever encountered.
I know. This one is all like ledge.
But yeah,
This is great.
Rain Man. Rain Man is a movie that not a lot of people talk about anymore, but that's a fucking great
But everybody
movie.
did talk about it for a long time.
Yeah. Kmart sucks.
So did you not like moving from Tom Cruise onto I'm trying to think of his name. Forrest Gump. What's his name?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Yeah, we're moving Toms, dude. Did you like Forrest Gump?
No.
Really?
I liked it as a kid, but as an adult, I don't like it.
I love Forrest Gump.
I watched a really good video about the similarities between Forrest Gump and Benjamin Button, why Benjamin Button's the better version, and I kind of agree.
I've never watched Benjamin Button.
I don't like Benjamin Button that much either, but I think it is a better version of Forrest Gump.
No fucking way. Whiteland 2. I'm so scared for you. Ooh, this one's, this one's a 2.
Right, yeah.
Starting out good.
I literally have gotten first in anything, so I can just kind of phone this one in.
Yeah. As long
Which
as
I'm
you
going
get like
to.
7th, you're fine.
No, I can literally get like 22 and I'll be fine.
I like that like already 8 people just perished. They just all went off the edge.
Yeah.
They're like, goodbye.
I'm literally phoning this one in.
That's fine. Imagine if you get 4th.
Alright, yeah, no, I gotta fucking...
You're like, alright, no, I can't have that. Oh, this one's really not that bad of a map. I feel like it can get annoying though if you go out of the pipe. Yeah, just bump
No, this sucks.
it.
Tyler, this sucks!
It's like a roller coaster. Well, at least you have 3 lives on this one, so if you do perish, you still got 3 lives.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can be risky business. What just happened? Did your car stop and then it just went? Or was it just like the
I
pattern
bumped
of
into
it?
somebody.
Oh, I thought it was the pattern. Maybe it was the pattern because it was just like on this weird gray.
Yo, get the fuck out of my way, dude!
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'd love to see a new F-Zero game.
Yo, we talked about this last time.
I know. I was thinking about it though. I was just like, F-Zero is just so cool. The only thing is I'm just bad at F-Zero. Oh, I was gonna say, is there any pink stuff in this one? Dope. 4th place, guys. Would you be so mad?
I would.
You would be so mad. No, you got 3rd at least.
Why should be a 6th one?
1st! Oh!
You suck on your fucking dick, dude. What the fuck? It says Jumps of Doom. Can't wait. Can't fucking wait. As long as I get the 7, I don't care.
Yeah. 2, 1, go! Ace Falcon. Is that
Oh,
that
shut
guy's
up.
name?
No.
Dude, that's who it is. There he is.
What was I? Oh yeah. So here's a good film that a lot of people have a lot of varying opinions on. What's your opinion on Hook?
It's fun. I like it.
Spielberg.
It makes me sad that it's come out recently that Robin Williams like paid off people for most of his jokes.
Oh, I don't care about that.
But
All
I don't really
comedians
care.
do that.
Yeah. I don't really like. That sucks.
All right, we're phoning it in, boys.
Imagine if you lose on this one. Wait, what is this one? King Cup? Let me see how many.
Yeah, because this is 7. Like
King Cup, F0. X.
Spielberg originally wanted Hook to be a musical, and then he got cold feet.
I wouldn't have liked it as a musical.
Spielberg says that he hates the way Hook turned out, and he wishes that he stuck with his guns and he just made it a musical.
Really?
Yeah, he says it would have been a better movie. And when the man that was the man at the height of his power, so I think he probably was right.
I don't think I would have liked it though.
You know who almost played the kid?
Who?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Really?
Leonardo DiCaprio and I believe Jonathan Brandis, R.I.P., were both in the running to play the kid, Robin Williams' kid in the film, but he couldn't do it, or that he could do it, but Spielberg preferred the other person, the other kid, the kid who was in Dick Tracy and What About Bob.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah, it's fine, dude. I'm literally cruising. I don't care.
I can't see on this, but I think there's only 6.
Okay.
I wish it would tell me. I'm gonna guess 6. Maybe there's like a no damage cheat you can put on. Cheating, the podcast. It's the only way we would have beaten GoldenEye.
I feel like we could have beaten GoldenEye, but we wouldn't. It would not have been 3 episodes.
That's what they all say.
It would have not. It would definitely would. I mean, I did beat it, obviously, because the way you get those cheats is you have to beat the game 3 times. And I've beaten the game for 3 times without cheats.
True. I don't know. I'm not like looking back at GoldenEye. It's okay. I think that the multiplayer is probably really fun once you like get into it. Like I had fun with it when I was a kid and stuff. But I'm more of like a party puzzle guy. So.
Yeah, you're a nerd.
I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd herder.
Oh. Whoa!
Don't boost. Don't boost.
I'm not boosting.
No boosting. Watch your back.
All right, yeah, cruising. We're not. We can't do it. We just gotta fucking.
That's a
accept
game
it.
that I'm excited to play. Cruising USA.
Is that on N64?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or it's cruising across the world. I think there's 2 of them. You know they're making a new cruising game?
Really?
I'm excited. It's Cruising Worlds or something? I'm stoked though. Or no, Cruising Blitz. Obey the traffic laws.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. Why are you going so slow?
I'm cruising, dude.
Dude, Cruising USA. I can't wait till you get 4th for just cruising. It's gonna be so good.
I've gotten like first in every.
Doesn't
single
matter.
one.
If you get 30th, it's gonna drop you down.
Yeah, to 3rd.
You think so? We'll see. Because if you get 3rd, it doesn't count. No,
It
I'm just
does.
kidding. Yeah, if you beat all the tracks, we're not going for cups. Wait, since we're not going for cups, I can just beat the last one by going slow and get 30th for each. It's still a win in my book, baby.
That is true. We could do that.
It's true. We could go for a nice little joyride. This game is play at your own space.
Yeah.
You got boost power.
Do you wish though that Hook, going back to Hook,
Yep.
was like a trilogy, and that would be like the 3rd and final film, where you had like 2 genuine Peter Pan films beforehand, like a Peter Pan and like a Never
Yeah,
Leaving.
it felt like they were trying to like fit in too much into the movie.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't enough time for the characters to actually develop where you had like too many feelings for them. Like they gave you just enough, which is good.
Like it was banking on the fact that you watched
Exactly.
the 50s Disney one.
Yeah, that you grew up with that.
Which I did, and that's why as a kid I loved it.
I love that. Hey dude, you're not in 30th.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw that was on TNT's Dinner and a Movie.
What is it? TNT's Dinner and a Movie?
Yeah, they used to have like this show where like these people who would show you how to make a certain food, and then they'd watch a movie with you.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a very 1990s thing.
Dude, I miss that kind of stuff. I was thinking about it. Think how weird things have been since we've gotten a cell phone.
Awful.
It's not awful. It's great, but it's like a blessing and a curse because we have so much access to information and everything like right away. But the problem is like it takes away from like that special element. I wish there was podcasts.
I'm so far
They're just
behind.
outlapping you.
Yeah. Oh my god.
This is beautiful. Oh my god.
That would have been hilarious.
If you just died there, dude, 27? That's my kind of number, dude. 27th to 27th? Hell yeah. Nintexus? No, I was going to say, though, I wish there were podcasts in the 90s. How are you still in second? It doesn't make sense.
Because I got first in like every single one other than this one.
Congratulations. The King Cup, dude. That car reminds me of the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Like, from, what was that one where it was all about the merchandising. Batman
Forever.
and Robin. Was it Batman and Robin, right?
Yeah.
The one where... Wait, Kiss by
Who
a
was the
Rose.
villain?
Which
Oh,
one was Kiss by a Rose?
Forever.
Forever.
Masterpiece. Masterpiece.
That's what, that
Make sure
one-
you go to Batty for Batman episode, whatever. Batman Forever until Colony sucks for not liking Batman Forever.
Yeah, and if you guys want to hear about the show Gotham, make sure to write that in the comments because, you know, your boy wants to talk about Gotham.
Yeah, and we'll make sure we'll never talk about Gotham.
I'll do a solo podcast, Batty for Batman, where I'm just talking.
Yeah,
So,
do
me and Tiff will be guest stars.
Yeah, did you and Tiff have your own side Batty for Batman where you guys do Gotham?
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll upload it.
Hell yeah. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that one day when we come by for a Mario Party. Because she'll already be here. And we'll just talk about
Well, the
Gotham.
way you do it, you have to watch every episode, then talk about each and
Every episode?
Yeah.
No, we'll do seasons. We'll do season breakdowns because it'll be easier. There's 5 seasons.
I gotta just try again. No. I beat it.
Don't you play it. You heard the man. We gotta try again.
Nope.
Well-
Fuck you, Miyamoto.
Well, I think that'll do it for this
That'll
week.
do it for this episode. Tune in next week where we talk more about Hook.
Yep. And make sure, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to downvote, that's cool too. But thank you guys so much for dropping by, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, and remember to subscribe to the Absurd Media. Oh. I keep doing that. Make sure to subscribe to the Nihilist Media YouTube. And
Absurd
watch,
Media Nerds, yeah.
Well, and watch our movies.
All right, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.